Alright, starting with we have more practice. Python. You're getting to the you are getting to the end of this section. You should have enough Python under your fingers to move on to learning about how programming really works. But you should do some more practice. This exercise is, is longer, but all about building up stamina. The next exercise will be similar. Do them, get them exactly right, and do your checks. Alright, so we print poem, then we have 5, this should be 5, okay, so 7, 7 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 minus 6 is 5, okay. Then we have secret formula. Right, start point. Alright, then remember that this is another way to format a string, right? Yeah, it's just like with an F string. Start point, okay, so I can type it in. Right, okay. For more practice. Exercise 24.5. Alright, so we start with printing. Let's practice everything. Okay. Let's practice everything. Then we have you'd need to know about escapes with this, that, do. You'd oh my bad. Okay, so we are escaping this. Should need to know, again escaping this, about escapes with that, do. Alright, then we have new lines and tabs. And new lines and tabs. Alright, then we have a poem. Okay, the lovely world. The lovely world. With logic so firmly planted. With logic so firmly planted, cannot discern the needs of love, nor comprehend passion from intuition. Passion from intuition. Okay. And requires an explanation where there is none. Okay. Where there is none. Alright. Then we print poem. Okay. And we have 5 10 minus 2 plus 3 minus 6. And we got print. This should be okay, this should be 5. Then we have secret formula. Then we have started. So we got jelly beans equals started times jelly beans equals started times 500. Then we have jars equals jelly beans over 1000. Jars equals jelly beans over 1000. Then we have crates equals jars divided by 100. Crates equals jars divided by. Then we return jelly beans, jars, and crates. Okay. Jelly beans, jars, and crate. Then we have a start point 10,000. Start point equals 10,000. And we go beans, jars, crate. Beans, jars, crate equals secret formula with start point. And we have to remember this is another way to format a string. Remember, this is another way to format a string. Alright, so okay, so we print, leave the space, then we write format. Okay. We print with a starting point of, leave the space, then we go format, and then we write the start point, and then we go, it's just like within f string. Okay. It's just like within f string. Okay. So print, we go, we have this beans, jars, and crates. Okay. We have beans, jars, and crates. Okay, then we go start point equals start point divided by we can also do it this way. Okay. Alright, so we store up values in this, and then we what do we say, argument, multiple argument, I don't know what this was. You see function, variables, character, functions, and returns anything. What do you know so far? Multiple arguments, right? Okay. We will start point equals start point divided by 10. Then we go. We can also do that this way. We can also do that this way. So we go formula equals secret formula start point, and then again this is an easy way to apply a list to a format string. Okay. This is an easy way to apply list to a format string. Alright, so this we'd have this many beans, this many jars, and this many crates. And we go format and we provide the list from here. Okay, you should see this. Okay, make sure you do your checks, read it backwards, read it out loud, and put comments above confusing parts. Break the file on purpose and run it to see what kind of error you get. Make sure you can fix it. Okay. So we have Python. Okay. Okay. Why do you call jelly beans? Call the variable jelly beans, but the name beans later. That's part of how a function works. Remember that inside the function, the variable is temporary. When you return it, then it can be exchanged to a variable for later. I'm just making a new variable named beans to hold the return value. Okay, what do you mean by reading the code backwards? Start at last line, compare that line in your file to the same line in mine. Once it's exactly the same, move up to the next line. Do this until you get the file, or first file of the file. Who wrote a poem? I did. Not all my poems suck. Okay. Even more practice. Okay, we're going to do some more practice involving functions and variables to make sure you know them well. This exercise should be straightforward for you to type and break down and understand. However, this exercise is a little different. You won't be running it. Instead, you will import it into Python and run the functions yourself. Oh. Okay, so we have break words, stuff.split, sort words, return sorted. Okay, then we have print first words, print last words. Okay, words pop. Okay, so we in sentence all good things come to those who wait. Then we go break words. See what it does. Okay, this is exercise 25 Python session. Import exercise. Import sentence is this. Okay, so first run, find any errors you have made. Once you have found all of the errors, you can fix them. You will then want to follow the what you should see section. Okay, so make up a new exercise. This is even more practice. Even more practice. Okay. So we start with functions, break words. Then we take in stuff. Stuff. Okay, so this function will break up words for us. Okay. This function will break up words for us. Words equals split. Sorry, words equals stuff dot split. Okay, with the space. Okay, then we return words. Okay, then we have sort words. Okay, sorted words. Okay, now words is a list. Now we can pop the 0th element, or we can pop the last element, and then we can break. Okay, sort sentence takes in a full sentence and returns sorted. Okay, sort the words. Print first and last words. Print first word, last word. Print first and last is sorted. Okay, so sort sentence, then print. Okay. Alright. So we have function sort words, then we have words. We have sorts. Sorts the words. Okay. Then we have written sorted. Sorted words. Then we have print first word. Print first word. And we pass on the words. And we have prints the first word after popping it off. Prints the first word after popping it off. There we go. Word equals words dot pop at 0th element, and then we print that word, right? And then we print that word, and we have print last word. With words, print the last word after popping it off. We go word equal words dot pop, last is -1, then we will print word. Okay. And we have sort sentence. Okay. Sort words. So we have sort sentence. So we pass in a sentence, which we need to break it to words. So we'll go words equals break words, and we pass in the sentence. Then we return sort words with words, right? Yeah. Print first and last sentence. Print first and last. Okay. We have print first and last. We take in a sentence, then we'll break the words. Then we want to print first word in words, then I want to print last word in words, and that is all. Right, then we have print first and last sorted. Okay. Print first and last sorted. We take in a sentence. Okay, so words equals break words. Words equals sort words. Right. Oh, sort sentence. Okay, okay. There's a function I have. Sort sentence. Right. Oh, that works. Sort a sentence. And we have print first word, print last word. And first word and print last word. And that is all. And I should try and compile it. So I'm done it without any errors. Yes, it does. Then we go with made once you have found all the errors and fixed them. Okay, then what you should see in this exercise, we're going to interact with your exercise 25.5 .py file inside the Python interpreter. You use periodically to do calculations. You run by terminal. The output should look like mine after the what is this greater than character called the prompt. Then you can use Python code in, and it will run immediately. Using this, I want you to type each of these lines of Python code into this. Okay, so that's alright. We can do that Python. So we go import exercise 25. We have imported it. Then we have created a sentence. All things come to those who wait. Sentence equals all good things come to those who wait. Right. Then we have words. Words equal exercise 25 dot break words. Okay. Break words, and we pass in the sentence. Then we want to pass in words. Okay. So there we go. And we have sorted words. Words equals sort sentence, right? Sort words. Okay. Exercise 25 dot sort word. We pass in word. Then we want to sorted words. Alright. Then we have print print first word. So dot print first word and words. So it should print all. Okay. Then we have print last word. Exercise 25. Wait. Right. So we have now words all and wait is gone. And we have print first word. Okay. First word of sorted sentence. Sorry, sorted words. Oh, okay. I'm saying that I want to print last word. Who? Okay, then we see sorted words has changed. Okay, then we want to update. Okay. Then we go with, then we update the sorted words to sort sentence. Sort sentence. It should be the same. Hmm. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Exercise 25. Exercise 25 dot sort sentence. Then we print sorted words, so I should get all those back. Then we go print first and last. Right. Print first and last. Alright, and then we go print first and last sorted sentence. Right. Print first and last sorted sentence. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright. Then we have, okay, as you go through each of these lines, make sure you can find the function that's being run in exercise 25.5 and understand how each one works. If you get different results or error, you'll have to fix your code, exit Python 3.6 and start over. Okay. So study results, take the remaining lines of what you should do, see output and figure out what they're doing. Make sure you understand how you are running your functions in exercise 25 module. Try doing this, help access, and also help notice how you get help for your module and how, oh, okay, I can go help exercise 25. Alright, bro, this is amazing. Okay, so these strings actually describe the functions. Well, that is awesome. Try typing exercise 25.0 is annoying. A shortcut is to do your import like this. Import everything. This is like saying import everything from exercise 25. Programmers like seeing things backwards. Start a new session and see how your functions are right there. Try making a file and see what it looks like in Python when you see it. You will have to quit Python to be able to reload it. Some common student questions. I get none printed out for some functions. You probably have a function that is missing return at the end. Go backward. Okay, I get dash bash import command not fine. Okay, import error. Missing. Okay, how can words start pop function change the words variable? It's a complicated question, but in this case, words is the list because what should I print instead of return in a function? Return from a function gives a line of code and call the function result. Okay. Congratulations, take a test. So we are You're almost done with the first half of the book. The second half is where things get interesting. You will learn logic and be able to do useful things like make decisions. Before you continue, I have a quiz for you. The quiz will be very hard because it requires you to fix someone else's code. When you are a programmer, you often have to deal with programmers' code and also with their arrogance. Programmers will very frequently claim that their code is perfect. These programmers are stupid, people who care little for others. A good programmer assumes, like a good scientist, that there's always some probability their code is wrong. Good programmers start from their premise that their software is broken and then work to rule out all possible ways it could go wrong. Finally, admitting that that maybe it really is other guy's code. Okay. In this exercise, you will practice dealing with a bad programmer by fixing a bad programmer's code. I have poorly copied exercise 24 and 25 into a file and removed random characters and added flaws. Most of the errors are Python things will tell you, while some of them are math errors that you should find. Others are formatting errors or spelling mistakes from the string. All these errors are very common mistake all programmers take, even experienced ones. Your job in this exercise is to correct this file. Use all of skills to make this file better. Analyze it first, maybe printing it out to like edit like you would a school term paper. Fix each flaw and keep running it and fixing it until the script runs perfectly. Try not to get help if you get stuck. Take a break and come back to it later. Okay. If it takes days, bust through it and make it right. The point of this exercise is to type it in, but to fix an existing file. To do that, you must go to this, copy and paste, the code into a file named this. This time only you're allowed to copy and paste. What is this? 26. Take a text. Congratulations. Take a test. Okay. Congratulations. Take a test. All right. So, reference to it. You can do either. First go through removing reference to it. Remove the references to it. Okay. Let's put this here. Alright, so I will also give you a trick to help you figure out more complicated ones up towards the end. Whenever you see these Boolean statements, okay, find equality test and replace them with its truth. Okay, find each and or inside parentheses and solve those first. Find each not and invert it. Find any remaining and or and solve it. Okay. When you are done, you should have true or false. Okay. So study details of performance. Why does test and test return 1 and 1 instead of true? Test and test. Python and many languages structure return operands as a boolean expression rather than true false. This means that you did false and 1 and you get the first operand false, but if you do true and 1 you'll get the second. Play this with a I didn't get a 1 in any of those. Okay, is there a difference between, okay, Python has deprecated this in favor of this, and should I so use this? I should, okay, is there a shortcut? Yes, any expression that has false is immediately false, so you can stop there. Any expression that has true is immediately true, so you can stop there, but make sure that the process of one expression later becomes helpful. Okay, so we are what if, so we'll end it right here.